Yes, yes, yes. Right back at you. The Boston the Sauce Show with North Carolina Tar Heels, aka the Tar Babies. Here they go, coming off a 2-9 season last year. Fired the head coach, sends in Mac Brown on his second tenure over here at North Carolina, but he coached back here way back in the 80s. It probably doesn't even make any sense to mention it, but it's new school right here. He's the man of the hour now, and he gets back 5 on offense, 7 on defense. Now, on offense, he doesn't get a quarterback or a running back. He gets 2 wide receivers, a tight end, a right tackle, and a center. Now, it's always good to get a center on offense because you can do a lot of things with a good center as far as your running game. Now, on defense, he gets back a defensive end, a defensive tackle, a linebacker, 2 cornerbacks, and 2 safeties. This team should have a good secondary on this one. Last year, the defense in passing was ranked number 64, but total, they were giving up 447 yards per game, ranked 105. So they definitely got their work cut out for them, and they got to do a better job this year. I don't know too much about the coach, if Mac Brown's gonna be the guy to get it back together, but with his experience and being an announcer and up to date in the game and all that, I expect Mac Brown to definitely do better than 2-9 this year. So, BigRagoo, what you think about this North Carolina Tar Heels team?
Yeah, it's going to be a new look Tar Heels, that's for sure. Mac Brown stepping in, like you said. Now, Mac Brown is kind of a culture guy, so what he's going to do is try to work the room, so to speak. He's going to get in that locker room. He's going to pump those kids up. He's going to let them buy into the system that he's going to put in. And speaking of systems, they did bring in a new coordinator on defense, Jay Bateman, who was the Army defensive coordinator. So Mac Brown went out and got him. And on defense, they do have, I believe, like 6 starters or six returning starters, and 5 of those 6 are seniors, I believe. And so they'll have something to work with there. They're going to have to make a decision on the quarterback. They have 2 quarterbacks right now, Sam Howell and Cade Ford. Now, Sam Howell was a commitment to Florida State, and Mac Brown kind of flipped them. They're both freshmen, so they're going to have to get that quarterback on, get them rolling pretty quick. And he's always been a real stickler for special teams, Brown has. And he's a disciplinarian. I think they've got nowhere to go but up. We'll just see how quick they can get things going in Chapel Hill. So look for them to kind of try to change the culture up a little bit. They're going to run an up-tempo, pro-style offense. And we'll see how they come out of the gate on August 31st versus South Carolina.
Now, this team does open up with South Carolina. Then after that, they have to see Miami, then Wake Forest, Appalachian State. They got to see Clemson. They also draw Virginia Tech at Virginia Tech. But then they see Duke, Virginia, Pittsburgh, Mercer, and NC State. I see Mercer as a win for them. Maybe so a couple other of these. Maybe I'll give them a good I want to say 4 wins on this one. I give them about 4 wins for the season. Any final word?
They're going to have to definitely improve on the offensive side as far as their field position goes. As far as their finishing drives, they were ranked like 120 on finishing drives. That's not good there. And on the defensive side too, also there's the turnover margin. They were ranked like 85th, 86th. So they got some work to do. They got the work cut out. They're young on the offensive side, but they do have some senior leadership on the defense. So I think the defense is really going to have to pick up the pace for keep this team available and make some plays and give them some opportunities on the offensive side.
There it is there, folks. You heard it right here on the Boss and the Sauce Show. That's our breakdown of the North Carolina Tar Heels on the ACC College Football 2019 preview right here on the Boss and Sauce Show.